Greetings, everyone. Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, spiritualist, actress, reality TV personality, and host of two online shows right now. I'm a lot of things, y'all, with a lot of different labels, but aren't we all? I mean, living this life, this human experience, we are many things. And to the core of us, though, the most important thing about us is that we are divine, eternal, living vibrational energy of this universe, of existence. And that is the most important thing. I would say from a very young kid, I can remember as far back as a year and a half, having spiritual experiences. And I talk about those experiences in some of my videos that I've done. So check them out on YouTube and Facebook. So I grew up in a home with a parent, my mother, who is Christian, and my father, who was Hindu. And growing up in a dual religious home, it did two things for me. One is that it made me realize there is no one set road to spirit and spirituality. If you were coming to my house, say I invited 10 people to my house, some might have to fly to get here to South Florida, Hollywood to be exact. Others might take I-95 and drive. Some might take the train, the bus, some might walk. What I'm trying to say is there's many different roads to that destination. And so I got that from my experience of growing up with a parent that followed one religion and a parent that followed another religion. And I also got that it's important to respect people's way. Just because you don't do it my way, you do it your way, that doesn't mean that you're wrong. I would say that I've certainly been on a spiritual journey. I think we all have. And mine kind of took different aspects. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I practiced Buddhism for a few years, and that was very, very empowering for me. And then I went on to study material and watch videos from many of the spiritual gurus like Dr. Ernest Holmes and Louise L. Hay and Esther Hicks Abraham and Deepak Chopra and Gary Zukav, so many of them. And so I feel that I'm at a point now where I don't need to per se belong to a religion. I do feel very, very connected to spirit. And I think that that's what we all can use religion to do, because the whole point is to be in touch with one spirit. Now, I'm a work in progress. I am a work in progress. I'm here on the planet living this human experience just like everyone else. So I have to remind myself of these things. This part of us, because, here on the planet, we're three things. We're mind, body, and soul. And so just as we feed our bodies, stimulate our minds, we must take care and nurture our souls. And actually, it's the most important thing because it's the only thing that we take with us when we leave here. This body stays and it rots. And so, yes, it's very important to do. I would recommend it to everyone. And, in your own unique way. So, living in this human experience, what happens is we have a lot of stuff that comes with that. Mentally, physically, a lot of things, dealing with issues, mental issues, and issues from growing up and things that we've gone through, trauma, depression, and then physical ailments and stuff like that. The best way for me, well, one of the best ways is to be able to separate those parts of you, your mental and physical, and tap into your spirit. And one effective way that I try to do that, and I call that getting into your divine zone, that sweet zone, that holy zone that we all have. And so you be still, and even if it's just for a few minutes a day, you'll see, you'll probably do it for a few minutes and then you'll want to do it more. But be still and focus on something about your beingness, whether it's your breathing or your heartbeat or just that like vibrational energy that you can feel. I know we've all done it where you're laying in the bed or you're sitting in a chair and you just can feel your energy. And each and every one of us, if you really pay attention, we can feel each other's vibrational energies. Do this thing with someone and you'll feel your energies bouncing off of each other. So do that and try and do it like a little bit. Take time out, breathe, be still, and focus on something about your beingness to get you to that spot. That spot is very important. Now, in my journey, what I found that works for me is I call it my spiritual recipes. Use the different gurus and spiritual teachers that I've studied. I've taken what resonated with me and made it my own. I call it Rajeeism, the religion of Rajeeism. And what I mean is, each and every one of us makes our own way. We have our own unique journey. And so find whatever it is that helps you to connect with spirit. And believe me, you'll be able to live, I think, a lot more fuller and satisfying, fulfilling life. An optimal life. So on that note, I just wanted to share with you, because I do all sorts of videos. I do mukbangs where I eat for you, and funny videos, spoofy type of videos, and serious topics like politics and race. But I just wanted to really touch on this because I think it's just so important. And I do it out of love. So I guess I could run my mouth forever. You all know me. But on this note, I think, or on that note, I will close by just saying that I want to wish everyone love, happiness, peace, good health, prosperity, and many wonderful blessings. The religion of Rajeeism. Get to your sweet zone, your spiritual zone, that divine zone that we all have. It's what we really are. Beyond all the labels. Oh my God, all the different labels.